This is a video response to MaximumRD, and he asks us what our first computer is. Well, mine was a Commodore 64. I have to talk a bit quiet because the wife is asleep in bed, and so I hope you can still hear me whilst whispering. Yeah, my first computer was a Commodore 64. I think Rob's was too. I did everything with it, played video games on it, learned to program on it. Actually, I learned to program on a typewriter way before I got a computer. I was typing out basic programs on a typewriter, and finally got to test them out when we got a computer. And there were a lot of mistakes in a lot of them, but still. I actually was eyeing up the VIC-20 back in the day. It was something that was with me doing all sorts of odd jobs, trying to scrape together the money. Was something that was actually affordable, and I didn't know much about software availability, making or breaking a machine back in the day, and I thought the Commodore 64 and the VIC-20 actually were pretty comparable hardware-wise, and I also found out about expansion modules for the VIC-20, making it have more memory and stuff. But then I saw the Atari 600 and 800 XL machines, and I just thought they just looked very nice, very sleek. Loved the metal look on the help keys and the option keys and the start keys. But so I decided to save up money for that, and actually me saving up money for that system got cut short, because my parents actually came up with the Commodore 64 as a combined birthday present for me and my brother, I believe. And I turned out to be having a much more interest into the Commodore 64. My brother played a couple of games, I think about 4 or 5 games that he actually played, and he was pretty good at, but he didn't play as much video games as I did or my mother did, and my sister actually played a lot of it as well. So I ended up with a Commodore 64, and I did everything with the system. Sorry for whispering, it's late at night. It's about, well, late at night, it's 20 past midnight, but I don't want to wake up the wife, so yeah, Commodore 64 all the way. And because I got it at an age where I also was very into music and stuff, SID music, Commodore 64 music, still plays a huge role in my life, and I actually have SID players on the iPhone. There's a couple of apps, music apps on the iPhone that I still use as music players, actually. Let me see if I can find them. Radio. I've got way too much stuff on there. No, that's music. For example, SID Player Pro, and The Ocean Loader by Peter Clark. Okay, I'm a freak, I know. I also got the mod player for the Amiga, which does play Amiga mod files. They're a bit bigger. Still downloading data. It's downloading the song. Oh well. very slow internet connection over here. And I also got PokePlayer, which is the Atari equivalent. These old machines, they were able to produce sound, visuals. You could move objects around the screen. That was just amazing. I was big into programming my own computers, my systems. I was able to operate just about any 8-bit out there, and I actually ended up in the public library. I ended up being the helper of the person in charge of the computer section, where there were IBM compatibles, there were all 8-bit systems, so ranging from very obscure systems to more mainstream systems. I just was using everything, and I loved all the differences and innovations of each and every system. And I think that is the reason why I still am a very big retro buff. Okay, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon.